Well, Disney Marvel dropped the news that Blade is officially off the 2025 release schedule. Something that I suspected months ago was definitely going to happen, considering this movie seems to have gone nowhere after years of being in development. Now, a lot of people right now are thinking that the movie is 100% completely gone, and in one aspect, that may be correct. But I have a very different opinion about what I think is going to happen, and it might surprise you. Renegade Online. Let's talk about this. Once again, no surprise. I think I said this months ago. There's no way Blade, when Disney reset their schedule a few months ago, I think we kind of broke this news here on the channel. Blade was still slated to come out in late 25. They were nowhere near having a finished script. They were nowhere near going to principal photography, at least insofar as we knew. And I said, there's no way this movie is happening in 2025. Well, it's gone. It's gone. Shocky McShockerton. Why? Well, let's see. Like most things anywhere else at Disney, they can't get a coherent script together the first 2 or 3 times around. They don't hire anybody, I think, that can do it. And that may be because of their lack of talent or because the corporate culture of Disney gets in the way. Right? We've seen that at Lucasfilm. Like we've talked about before, do you really think that Stephen Knight can't write a Star Wars movie for Disney? Of course he can. The guy is one of the most talented writers on earth. It's like Taylor Sheridan. Of course he could write something that would probably do very well. It's not about the genre. It's about the talent and capability of the writer to take a core writing capacity, a talent and merit, and then adapt it to the genre. No, it's because somebody upstairs gets in their way and says, well, we want you to do this. We want you to do that. We want to have this type of character. This is where it goes off. Blade, and everybody, of course, in this movie was asking, why do we even need this? Why do we need a new Blade? Let's just bring Wesley Snipes back. Marvel, either by incredible wisdom or stupid accident, brought Wesley Snipes back in Deadpool. And I don't think it's any coincidence that within a couple of months of that movie's huge success and the fan reaction to Wesley Snipes' Blade being in Deadpool and Wolverine, which was overwhelmingly positive. It was pure elation. When I saw him in there, I mean, I was jumping out of the chair. I love Wesley Snipes' Blade. It was only a matter of time before this headline happened. Marvel Studios' Blade has been removed from 2025 release schedule. And let me go ahead and fill in the blank. It probably will never happen. The new Blade actor that was supposed to be in the movie, I don't think it was necessarily him. I think it was an issue of people just wanted to see Wesley Snipes back. I don't think we're going to get a Blade film. He may still play Blade as a bit character in another person's movie or another character's movie. But I think this Blade movie is dead and gone and ain't coming back. I do, however, think if Marvel has a lick of sense in their tiny little brains and can actually, on their own now, try to get back to making films with characters that real fans with actual money who pay their bills would enjoy, then they've already been in discussion with Wesley Snipes to bring him back as Blade in his own new film. And if they're not, if those discussions have not started yet, then they're morons. Absolute morons. Again, these Blade movies don't cost a lot of money to make, or they shouldn't. You can do these things with a great script writer and a good director, and you take a character that people are hungry to see more of again, and you put them on screen. It's really that simple. And you pay respect to the character. That's it. Let Snipes do his thing. Do that, you make a bunch of money. There's probably no reason that you should have to spend more than $75 or $80 million to make a Blade movie in this day and age. That might even be too much. But I think it absolutely could be done. And all you would probably need is about $400 million at the box office to hit a break-even point and then start turning a profit, which, again, I don't think would be much of an issue. Not with that character. People are tired of Marvel trying to remake stuff, shift gears, give us female versions of characters that we liked before, but now give us, washed out, just crappy versions of new stand-ins for them because, hey, we need to have some equity. We need to have gender equity and race equity or whatever the hell else they're trying to go for in this day and age of Marvel. It doesn't work. You lose money doing it. People see through the stupid virtue signaling. Just give us what we want and we will give you our money. It's really simple. Hollywood doesn't seem to understand this in many cases. This movie, I don't think will happen. I think if they try to proceed forward with it, I think it will be a bad idea. Now, the other possibility here is it's been removed from the schedule because they do still want to do it, but whatever 5th or 6th or 27th version of a crappy script that they had for this dumpster fire, that's now being thrown out as well, and they want something totally new, reworked, to include Wesley Snipes. Meaning they'll still have the new actor playing Blade, Mahershala Ali, or whatever, but have Wesley Snipes there as well. Maybe to pass the torch, multiverse thing. I don't know. That's the hole that Marvel's dug themselves in now with this multiverse crap. But I would rather just see a movie with Wesley Snipes. That's it. That's all I want. That's all most of the fans want. And yeah, Marvel, I hate to tell you, whether you like people like me or not, as a 45-year-old white dude, we are most of your audience, or at least we were up until 2019. We are the ones that pay the bills. And quite frankly, I represent more of your audience, at least in the shallow terms that you want to look at, like skin color and gender. I actually do represent the vast majority of your paying fan base from between 2009, when you bought Marvel, Disney, and 2019, when you killed it. So if you like money and you want the business to continue to actually be somewhat viable, or maybe get back to your former glory days, then you need to listen to dudes like me, because we are your only financial hope. And that's a fact. Make sure you're subscribed to Valiant Renegade and join us every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern for the live show.